Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I thought I'm trying to film an introduction. Shy Guy. Hey everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a different kind of video. I've never seen this done for the K-pop community. It may have been done, I just haven't seen a video. I tried to look, I didn't see anything. But this is a really popular trend in like the makeup community on YouTube. So what an anti-haul is, it's the opposite of a haul. Whereas in a haul video, you're just kind of watching someone, open up all the stuff that they bought. And it's really exciting. I love watching haul videos. They're very addicting. As someone who is a collector myself, I like watching other people and seeing their collections, getting inspiration. But because I do that, it makes me buy more than I really need to do, right? I think we've all bought an album that, I don't want to say that we regretted buying, but we kind of went, I guess I didn't really need to buy that, right? I would have felt just as happy if I hadn't made that purchase and I would have had more money, right? So I thought I would bring this to the K-pop world. So there are so many videos on YouTube of hauls, right? People doing unboxing videos, getting all this new merchandise, and you're just watching someone open it because it just makes you feel good. Like, I don't know, I do it all the time. I just watch unboxing videos of K-pop albums. And because I do that, it sometimes kind of makes me want to buy more K-pop albums. It gives me this feeling that I need to buy every album that comes out, or else I'm just like not a good collector. I don't know, it's a big guilt I feel, but I know there are some YouTuber unboxers that have talked about this on their channels. And I think it's definitely something to talk about because it's a thing, right? Like, money is a big thing for everyone. No one here, I believe, is rich. And the amount of money I have spent on K-pop is ridiculous. And I thought this could be a fun way to talk about my feelings. I want this to be a safe space, okay? So what I'm gonna do in this anti-haul video, I'm gonna go through albums and kind of some other stuff that were announced or released in the month of November 2019 in K-pop. And I'm just gonna talk about the stuff that I'm not gonna buy, or that I didn't buy. And it's not because I want to be like,
I didn't buy it because
this is me trying to explain, just kind of maybe like in a satirical way. It's supposed to be fun, okay? We're in this together. A safe space. No judgment zone, right? We do what we want with our money, right? Don't attack me because I'm buying some stuff and I'm not buying other stuff. If I could support every group, I would do it, but I cannot, right? I cannot buy albums like I keep doing. So I'm hoping this could be a fun way for me to just not do that. And I'm hoping I help you out. I hope you help me out. We will get through this together. So I don't know about you,
but I have a problem.
So if I, at some point in this video, say that I'm not going to buy the album from your fave, it's no disrespect, okay? It's no disrespect. Safe space, okay? No judgment zone. We are in this together to not overspend, okay? I don't want any comments about how I'm disrespectful for not buying something that I just don't need. I simply just cannot afford it, right? It is not because I don't like the group. It's not because I don't want to help them out. I don't want to support them. Believe me, I do. And you know what? You can support them if you want to. If you want to buy the album, that is your choice. If you don't want to buy the album, that is your choice. Do what you want with your own money, like I'm going to do with my money. It's no judgment zone. Safe place, right? Working together. Okay, so I'm going to first go through the albums I did buy. And so yeah, these are my notes. So if I look down, I've got my list of albums. So the stuff I did buy that came out in November, I got IU's Love Poem, GOT7's Call My Name, Golden Child's Reboot, the limited, or like the fancy one, WJSN's As You Wish, AOA's New Moon. I ordered the M-Wave signed by all members version, so that's going to take a few months to get to me. I'll probably forget I ordered it. And then Nature's Nature World Code A. So that's the stuff I did get. I had ordered some other albums. I didn't include them here because they were from October. I'm trying to keep this to like just November stuff. So we're gonna go through the ones of November I didn't order. And we're just gonna, once again, just talk, right? Just because I didn't want to buy it. I'm gonna talk about why I don't want to buy it, because I'm convincing myself I don't need it, right? Convincing myself I don't need it. Maybe convincing you, right? If you're like on the edge. But I'm not telling you. This isn't me going,
Don't buy this group's album. No one should buy it.
That's not it. That's not it. Right? It's just saying I'm not going to buy it. Safe space. Right? Safe space. And because, you know, this is kind of tea spilling. Not really. Like, there's no drama, but I don't know. So you know what? I need to get a little loose. And for absolutely no reason, I'm gonna drink it out of a wine glass. It doesn't fit. So now that I got my drink, I got my notes, we are ready to go. So the first album I'm going to be talking about is Bandits B album. So this is their first mini. So I'm deciding not to get this. I am a huge fan of like rookie girl groups, especially just like the rookie ones. I don't know what it is. Like I love rooting for my girls. But I don't have the connection with Bandit yet to do this. And I'm hoping, you know, maybe it'll happen. But as of right now, it's just not there for me. The main reason why I wanted to buy the album was because there was a horse in the photo shoot, or at least on the cover. And that is just no reason to buy an album. I've bought albums for stupid reasons like that before, where I'm just like, these photos are hilarious. I need it. I don't need it. Maybe in the future, if Bandit really impresses me, I might go back and get it. But as of right now, it's not a priority. The next one I'm going to talk about is The Boys Tattoo Japanese release. So I have recently come to love The Boys. For the longest time, I was like hot and cold about them. I don't know. They hadn't hit me, right? I wasn't connected. I wanted to root for them. They debuted when I was still like really into guy groups. But I don't know what happened. There wasn't that spark, you know, between us. Like it just wasn't working out. But then something happened. And it wasn't just something. It was someone. And that someone was Q. Now I love Q. And I love his neck.
Is that weird?
But I saw them at KCON, New York, and like, I don't know why. I just could not get over Q. I just really loved him. Like, I just really love him. I think he's adorable. He's an incredible dancer, and I just absolutely loved him. And then I started, you know, learning all the members. I was like, okay, I actually love this group. Maybe not as much about the music. I do love some of their songs. I've bought all their albums now. It was a month of obsession over them. And right now, I'm in this weird spot. 'Cause I really love Tattoo. Like, I think this is one of their best songs. But Japanese releases, man, are so expensive. Like, I have my way of kind of getting Japanese albums for cheaper. And maybe when I do a Japanese haul, I might get one of them, but it breaks a rule. I have, every collector needs rules, right, with their collection. And one of my main rules is with Japanese stuff. I only buy Japanese albums for alts. So there's really only like 3 groups that I do Japanese stuff. And I'll buy all the Japanese albums. Like, I'm struggling to convince myself I don't need this album. And I don't. It would break my rules, my strict rules. I have these guidelines for a reason, okay? If things change, sure, maybe I'll go back and get it. But I don't need Japanese stuff. But it's also hard because this is a Japanese album, but they're singing in Korean, so it's like actually Korean. I don't need it. The next thing, Mamamoo's Reality in Black. Yeah, so this is Mamamoo's full album that came out. The single was Hip, and I love Hip. I think it's so fun. I just love it. But I'm not buying this album. And I like the album. It's fine. I'm not a huge Mamamoo stan. I appreciate Mamamoo, especially a lot of their older stuff. But I've never collected Mamamoo before. I have one of their albums, and it's one of those albums where I'm like, I got it with kind of this expectation of collecting them, and it just didn't end up working out. So now I just have one of their albums, and it's really awkward when you only have one album for a group. Like, I don't know, I'm that kind of person where I want a complete collection. If I just have one, it feels weird. And it's not like I just loved that album to buy it, right? It's because I have some groups where I only have one album of theirs, but it's because that album was just amazing, and I'm like, I need that album. So I kind of have it, and I haven't bought anything else after because I can't convince myself to spend money on getting more Mamamoo albums. As much as I would like to have more, I'm not there with Mamamoo, right? But I mean, I think this is a great comeback. They've been doing very well. I think they've got 3 or 4 music show wins with this. Good for them. And winning Queendom, they're on a roll. This is their highest selling album. They don't need me. They don't need me. They have plenty of fans. They don't need me. Alright. Next, Twice's Japanese release, and Twice. Similar reason with the boys. Twice is not an alt for me. I collect their Korean stuff, kind of. I buy, each album. I don't buy multiple versions. I try to only get a repackage. I don't try to get, multiple stuff. It's the kind of bare minimum of a full collection that I do. And I haven't collected any of their Japanese stuff before. I don't have any connection to their Japanese releases. I do really like Breakthrough, but I'm not going to buy just the single version of Breakthrough. That's just so much money for a jewel case with a song. I don't need it. I don't need it. And you know what? Twice is doing great without me. They're doing great without me. The next one, Astro's Blue Flame. Now, I've never collected Astro. I don't own a single Astro album. Nothing against them. They're just a group I haven't connected with. And still not quite there. I like some of their songs. I like Crazy Sexy Cool. I like Hide and Seek. I like their cuter stuff more. I'm more of I really like cute concepts. Not really feeling this one that much. I haven't listened to the album, but I haven't really had that push to listen to it, and I'm obviously not going to buy this album if I haven't listened to it, or don't really have that push to listen to it yet. Like, there's only so many groups I'll buy an album without having listened to it. And that's, like, my olds or groups that I just have, like, running collections of, and I'm just keeping them up. So, no Astro for me. I will not do it now, at least. Who knows? Who knows? I said this about The Boys. I went, like, the 2 years they've been around without buying a single The Boys album. And now here I am with all their albums. Who knows, right? Who's to say what I'll be doing in a year from now with my collection? I could be the biggest, is it Ahura? I could be the biggest Astro fan, you know, this time next year. The next one is Sungmin's from Super Junior, his album Orgo. So, I don't collect any Super Junior. Okay, that's a lie. I have 2 Super Junior albums, but it's not from, like, a collection, like, thing. It's just because the one I bought because I wanted an album from all the groups at KCON, my first KCON. It was kind of stupid now that I look back on it. Like, did I really need to do that? No. And then the other one I got was the most recent one because I loved it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've never connected with Super Junior before. They're just not a group for me. I don't know. I've just never really connected with Super Junior. But I just really loved this recent album of theirs. But I don't know this guy, right? Because he's the guy that got married and was been out of the group. Like, when this was announced, I was like, I thought I learned all the Super Junior members. Like, who is he? I haven't listened to it all, so who knows? I might listen to it and I might be like, this is beautiful. I need this album. But as of right now, I don't need it. And then the last album, it's maybe a shocker, but EXO's Obsession. Now, I collect EXO. I do not, it's like twice. It's kind of the bare minimum where I collect, you know, I have every album. I don't collect multiple versions. I don't do, like, original and a repackage. it's kind of the bare minimum. And because I do that, that's why I'm not buying this album. I love this album. I think this is one of their best albums. And I think Obsession is incredible. I love that song. But in true EXO fashion, there should be a repackage after this. And because there is a repackage possibly on the way, I'm just gonna let this one slide. And I'm hoping the repackage has a better concept. No offense to, like, the XOXO monsters, like, clones. Kind of creepy. I don't know if I want that photo book. So, I'm just gonna wait it out. If no repackage comes in, like, 2 months, I'll buy it. Like, I am getting this album in some way eventually. Just not this, because I don't need, like, 2 copies of it, right? I'm not on that level with EXO. Like, we friends, you know, we cool, like, but hey guys, quick little thing, editing me, here from the future, eating some Wendy's, realized that I just totally forgot about CAX's album, Hello Stranger Part 2. The title track was Numb. I really like Numb. I actually like him more than Movie Star. Probably in the minority on that, but yeah. Still not gonna buy the album. CIX, I like them. I think I'll grow to like them more, but as of right now, I'm holding off. I didn't buy the first album, so I don't think I'm gonna buy this one either. For now. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? Okay, back to the video. And then, even though I already said the albums I did get that I'm not gonna talk about, I'm still gonna talk about them. So, some of them, like GOT7's Call My Name, I bought 1 version, came out with 4. No intention of buying any more versions. I don't need it. I already kind of hate myself for getting this one, not because I hate it. Like, I wanted the albums. I loved, you know, the main song. I've been listening to the album. I loved the photo book. I loved everything about it. But GOT7 is also, like EXO, known for having that Christmas repackage. And kind of hate that now I'm gonna have to, like, also buy that. But maybe I don't. I might just not get the Christmas repackage if it's actually a Christmas repackage. We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. For WJSN's, yeah, I got 1 version of that. They're a group I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with WJSN. We're in a weird place. So, you know, like EXO, like Twice, you know, I buy all their stuff, bare minimum, right? I don't get multiple versions. WJSN's never done a repackage, so I haven't had to like figure that out yet, but I'm like so close to wanting to buy all their versions. But I don't need it. They're not an ult, right? I kind of reserve that for ults or groups I think could become an ult. And they're in that place where I'm like, they could become an ult, but are they gonna become an ult? I don't know. But I really love them, and I think they have beautiful photo books. I love all their albums. I don't know. Tell me I don't need it, okay? In the nicest possible way, right? Safe place. I don't need this. I don't need multiple versions of this album or any of their albums for right now. I don't know. This is the struggle I deal with. This is why I just want to talk it out, right? We're here for each other. You'll listen to me, I'll listen to you, right? Safe place. And then Nature's album, I do want to get this other version. I don't need it. I didn't get both versions of their last one because Nature's not an ult, but I really love Nature. Like, I don't know what it is about Nature, but like I get like fired up, man. Like I am like, everyone needs to listen to Nature because I feel like so many people are just like, ew, Nature. I'm like, they're great. I don't get like why everyone's just like looking past them. I love Nature. Just gonna go ahead and top it. The cat is judging me. Okay, so now the like non-albums. So I've got some light sticks to talk about. The first one's the Super M light stick. I went to this concert, right? It was so close to my house, I had to go. Like, of course I was gonna go. Taemin, Baekhyun. I got to see Baby Don't Stop live. Hell yes. It was fantastic. And of course, there's something about going to a concert. You want to have the light stick. You feel so left out without it. And I did feel very left out without it. But you know what? I held back. And because I made it past that, so I think I'm okay. I'm not going to get the light stick. I have a light stick rule. I have 2 rules for light sticks. I break one of them, kind of. I broke it recently, at least. But my 2 rules is 1, has to be an ult. Right? Superman, not an ult. A lot of my biases are in that group, but they're not an ult. The second rule is I have to use it someday, right? I want to go to a concert and use the light stick. I don't want to just spend, you know, 50, 60 bucks on this thing that's just gonna sit there. I don't know. I mean, I do that already with my albums, but there's something about the light sticks, you know. It has a purpose, and I want to use it for that purpose. And you know, I was at the concert for that. Could have been there. Could have, like, you know, it was fine. It was so expensive. I didn't want to spend that money. You know, after already buying tickets for this thing and like other stuff, I felt like the light stick was a little overkill. I'm happy I don't have it. Like, I just rephrase that. I'm happy I still have that money, right? I would love to have that light stick, especially because I just think it'd be fun to have light sticks of all the concerts I go to, but it's okay. I've now gone to 2 concerts and not bought the light stick. I'm so proud of myself. Sometimes, let's just give ourselves a pat on the back for not spending the money, right? It feels good to still have money. Okay, the next light stick is Daniel. So Kang Daniel has a light stick coming out, and it doesn't go for either of my rules, you know? He's not an ult. I love him. He was my one-on-one bias if I were to have one. I think he's a cool dude. I really like his new single that came out. I don't need this light stick. You know, it's just, he's not an ult. I'm never gonna see him live. I saw him at KCON with one-on-one, but I'm not gonna ever see, you know, him solo. So I don't need this. The last light stick, and that is Stray Kids Light Stick. So this is one I also had to fight myself a little bit. Stray Kids is one of these groups where I'm like, I'm in a weird place with them. Like, I remember when they first came out, I was like, I'm gonna ult this group. I can feel it. But I haven't really gotten past that place. But, like, I still try to collect them as if they're gonna become an ult. But I don't think they are gonna become an ult. Mostly because I just... If I compare, like, what I feel for Stray Kids to how I feel about, you know, like, Red Velvet or Oh My Girl, it's just not the same. Right? Like, I am head over heels for Oh My Girl and Red Velvet. Stray Kids, I really root for them. You know, I want them to be successful. But I'm not, you know, like, passionate enough. I don't know how to explain it. But I love Stray Kids. I don't think they're gonna hit ult level. So I don't need this light stick. I would love to go to a Stray Kids concert. I didn't go to the one when they came here. If they came closer to me, hell yeah, I would go. I've seen them twice now at KCON.
They are incredible.
And I think if I did see them in concert, I'd probably buy the light stick. Because it's a dope design, right? Like, the little compass things, you know, they're stray, like, yeah, I think it's a cool light stick. And it looks nice. I mean, I've only seen just, like, the pictures. I haven't, like, seen, like, the actual, like, light stick yet, but I like it. But I don't need it, right? As of right now, I do not need it, right? When am I going to see Stray Kids on in concert? Probably not anytime soon. Maybe not ever, because K-pop groups rarely come to me. And I can't afford to keep going to them. I just spilled a little bit on me, but it's fine. Keep going. Okay, the next thing is kind of weird. I don't know. It's Red Velvet's La Rouge concert, like, merch stuff. Now, I am fighting myself so hard on this. So hard on this. So I'm a huge musical person. Like, I love musicals, Broadway, I love it all. And so for them to be doing, like, a Moulin Rouge thing, yes. They look incredible. I want this merch so badly. But I can't afford this. And what am I gonna get? I just don't know. And the stuff, you're pre-ordering it for, like, January anyway. I want it, though. I really want it, but I don't need it. Right? I don't need it. I'm not gonna do it. Red Velvet is an ult for me. They are tied for my #1 group. I collect everything for them. Like, every album, every DVD, Kino kits, everything. And I've bought magazines. I collect so much Red Velvet stuff. So it's really hard to pass on something that's Red Velvet. I really want it. I'm really hoping they come here and have this, like, concert. I want this concert so badly. And I hope we get cool merch too. I love everything about it. But I don't need it. Right? What would I do with the slogan towel? Just keep it packaged and never look at it? Why would I do that? Why would I want that? I don't need it. Okay? I'm really fighting hard in this one. Don't be too surprised if in, like, 2 months I broke down. But right now, not budging. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to talk about, this wasn't a November thing. It kind of is. It's more December, but I'm going to talk about season's greetings.
Oh my god.
This time of year, man, is brutal. So season greetings, they always happen, November, December. And they're just, like, so cute. You know, these, like, concepts of all these groups. And I want them all. But why? What am I going to do with the season's greetings? I don't use the stuff. It is literally... oh, God. Like, I don't need this stuff. It's just going to sit in the box as beautiful. Like, it's going to be beautiful, just like how it arrived. Not going to touch it. I'll open it to see what's inside. I'll enjoy it. It'll make me really happy. And then it close it back up, never to be seen again. It just looks nice on my shelf. And, you know, I don't need it. Don't need them. However, I am going to buy 2 of them for sure. And that is because of my collection rules. I like having all the stuff. So Red Velvets, I already pre-ordered that. I'm gonna pre-order Oh My Girls. You can't buy them all at once, man. They're very expensive. It's I can't buy more. But the one I'm really just like struggling to hold back on is Luna's. I really want to buy Luna's. It's beautiful pink. I love pink so much. I don't need it. I don't. But oh my god, do I want it. But, you know, what am I going to do with the season's greeting, right? Like I said, I don't use the stuff that comes inside. I don't like to damage, touch. I don't want to say damage. You know, if you use your stuff, use it. I don't, like, you paid money for it, so you damn well should use it. Like, I'm the fool for just keeping it there, doing nothing with it, when I could have, you know, bought food instead. But, you know, I accept the decisions I make with my money. And there is a good chance I might just end up buying the Luna one someday. And by someday, I mean, like, probably in a month, because that's not going to really be able to get it after, you know? Like, I don't think... Luna stuff's hard to get. And, yeah. That's the other part, I think, with wanting the Luna one, is, like, there's something about Luna stuff that, like, you feel like you have to get it, or else you never get it. And there's something about having a rare item, right? It's like a rush of, like...
So many people are gonna want this later, but I have it.
Like... Why? Why do I feel this way? Why do I want it? I want it, but... It's okay. I don't need it. Alright, and that is everything. I'm going to put this down. Okay, everyone, and that was my first ever K-pop anti-haul. I hope this was enjoyable. I hope it was fun. Like I said, it's supposed to be funny, lighthearted. You know, it's me just wanting to get some feelings out. And I hope, you know, maybe you can relate, right? I don't take anything personally against, you know, any group that you love. You know, like I said, we all can spend our money on what we want to spend our money on. I simply cannot spend it on everything. You cannot spend it on everything. And if you can, that'd be great. And if you want to buy me the albums, please hit me up. But no, don't actually do that. But I just hope this was fun. Right? I really enjoyed making it. I'd love to make these every month. I don't know if it's better to do what I did, where I talk about everything that came out in the previous month, or if I should talk about upcoming stuff. But, 'cause, like, I feel like I'm kind of late on things if I'm talking about it, like, now, but it's also easier because I know everything that came out in the month. But, yeah. Who knows, maybe in the next one there might be an update and I will end up having bought something that I told myself I'm not going to buy. But you know what? Safe place. No judgment. Don't judge me. I know I have a problem. But you know what? We're going to get through it together. Thank you so much. And have a lovely day. Or night. Or morning. Or evening. Wherever you are. Whatever time it is. Bye.